Ashafuna dafa homeshe Oshiwan TV. Za ye dudu ne kokoko kasebo. Yaziba wa kremu meri mindabiara. Amna mezebre mizizi Maame Adjoa Nhyiraba kasebo iza ebeti wo nubini osiafa oshe omani sikasam dosi omanpen na apamfo asisa omani sikasam ketu south mbrashe boganisi NPP fo wo ohihie mu de wo bakodo ekitatu ebesonso atide aban asher mbrashe begof mfo de wo ma 62 billion Ghana cedis for 2018 afi home enje brena home take kasebo yin chichu ber a omanyini sikasam osiafo onyimnyamfo ken ofori atakor mbrashe begofie wo obrafia bosom ne da oto du enum okade Wamanpen akufado na ne mpemfu asesa omanyi sikasam efibon mu kopapem okade oye enikade owo fubi beba wo nchen abaka achre wo de me dawo asi de ama meba ko school ber amuntu ahwe.
Mr. Speaker, in March, when I presented the Assembly budget, in Matthew 13, I indicated to this House our commitment to take deliberate strategic steps with the required discipline to fix the economy. Such was the crisis that we were expected to do little more than just borrow more to incur more debt, but not for the purpose of growing the economy, but rather for servicing a fast increase in debt. Thankfully, President Akufo-Addo came into office with a positive mindset and inspired all of us to see the invisible, feel the intangible. So President Akufo-Addo, with a positive mindset, inspired us all to see the invisible, to feel the intangible, and to achieve the impossible. I'm happy to note that we have turned the economy around. And our policies are yielding results, restoring hope and bringing relief to Ghanaians. Personally, it is heartwarming when a parent runs up to you and says, "Thank you. Thank you for putting money in my purse." Because she did not have to pay 2,000 cedis for her two daughters in SHS. Or when an excited teacher trainee shows you the text message notification of his allowance received. Yet these are just two examples, Mr. Speaker, of the promises some said were impossible to fulfill.
Onyimnyamfo fifi pete akade NPP amanye kunore bibiara de wo afi mpem ebie na edronun nunum no wo bokodo ekichatum de ne dem no intiza wonfa nsuma hon mpo de wonye na no na worore Oma mfat ho there awofu busy one mbofra ko school kotia 2000 Ghana cedi na woreko unso school abansima wonti ahwe aber a wobotum etua hon as.
This all is coming about nothing but politicking, because you are busy trying to deceive the country that when you come you're going to do things that you really are not being asked to do. Let me give you an example. I know many people whose children attended private basic schools in Ghana, where on a termly basis they were paying 2,000. Those people today, their children are in senior secondary school 1. Those people have not asked you to pay the school fees of their children because they can pay. So allow those people who can pay to pay. And those who cannot pay, you look for money to help them. But now you are taking over paying. In fact, if you go to many of the top schools in Ghana, Wesley Girls, St. Augustine, and all, Achimota and so on, research will tell you that 80% of the students who enter those schools are coming from the top private schools in Ghana, whose parents have been paying double what they are being supposed to be paying as seniors. Why do you want to take over the fees of these parents who have been able to take care of their children through some of the top basic schools by paying? They don't need your help. So look for those who truly need your help and pay. And use that money, which is critical money, to build the infrastructure of Ghana, to build more schools, to provide more assets. That is what people who are not desperate for power will do. Unfortunately, we are dealing with a group that is so desperate for power, they will do things that would even destroy the future of the country simply because they want to hold on to power. And that is dangerous for Ghana.
Yebocha hen hu ade aboafo nkrato na seye ba yeze za aka no botia hondo.
Good day. I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to talk about GN Bank. We offer at the moment the highest savings interest rates. We offer as much as 9%, irrespective of the amount of money that you have. For the 9%, the key thing is, of course, you must have a savings account with us, and irrespective of the amount that you have in the account, GM Bank will pay you 9% per annum. This is the highest on the market that you find in the Ghanaian banking industry. In addition, a life insurance cover of 1,000 cedis. This simply means that at any point in time, if a customer of the bank holding any of these savings products become deceased, the bank would pay into that customer's account 1,000 Ghana cedis, which will then be available to the next of kin. It is for these reasons, among others, that we invite the communities where we operate, the opinion leaders, everybody within the community to start banking at least with GN Bank.
GN Bank, the People's Bank.
Zanzibar koko kasebo yidi wo obrefo yobusum ne da otodo du enum wo afimu oswafa a ohwe Ghana henti kasam dukor mbrashe begothie kan akoma sika a aban pede afi apem ebiena du awotwe no nchre mbrashe begafuna Ghana free na ototosre mbrashe begafo de wo makwan na aban nsa nkasika 6 billion Ghana cedis a opeda ozi dzi wo afi mpem ebien na du awochi.
Total expenditure, including provision made for the clearance of arrears, is estimated at 62 billion, equivalent to 25.7% of GDP. The estimated expenditure for the year represents an annual growth of 14.5%. Mr. Speaker, compensation of employees, which continues to represent the single largest item of government expenditure, is estimated at 19.6 billion, 8.1% of GDP. Of this amount, 16.8 billion, Mr. Speaker, equivalent to 6.9% of GDP, has been provisioned for wages and salaries alone. Expenditure on goods and services is estimated at 3.5 billion, representing 1.5% of GDP. The annual growth of 66.9% reflects a full provision made to cater for the government's priority programs, including the flagship Free SHS policy, which enters its second year of implementation in 2018. Mr. Speaker, the debt reprofiling exercise is having positive impact on interest payments. Interest payments are estimated at 14.9 billion, 6.2% of GDP. Of this amount, domestic interest payment constitutes about 82%. As we consolidate our public finances, the annual growth of domestic interest payments is expected to decline considerably. Mr. Speaker, transfers to statutory funds, as well as all other earmarked funds, which are backed by the relevant laws, are estimated at 12.1 billion Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, the object of the statutory funds is to provide secure funding to implement critical programs and projects in the relevant sectors. Over the years, these sectors have been exerting a lot of pressure on the limited available resources despite allocations to the statutory funds. In consonance with the PFM Act 2016 Act 921 and Earmark Funds Capping and Realignment Act, the earmark funds will be realigned to national priorities. Mr. Speaker, allocations for development capital expenditure is 6.9 billion. Of this amount, domestically financed capital expenditure is estimated at 3.3 billion, or 1.4% of GDP. This represents an annual growth of about 219%. An amount of 3.6 billion has been budgeted from foreign finance capital expenditure, and this will be funded by a combination of donor project grants and project loans. Overall budget balance and financing for 2018. Mr. Speaker, based on the estimates for total revenue and grants and total expenditures, the 2018 budget will result in an overall budget deficit of 10.9 billion Ghana cedis, equivalent to 4.5% of GDP.
Kasieboiza eti wo mu benye osiafa ohwe omanyi sikasam dosi omampeyi na napamfo asesa omanyi sikasam ketu south mbrashe begani si NPP for ohenhie mu de bobokodo ukitatum esanso te de aban ashe mbrashe begomu foda won 62 billion Ghana cedis for 2018. Ahana berba makwanma mezi kaseboyi ako eweye. Se kaseboyi ko eweye yazi arensambo tia hondo. Mizenzi Maame Adjoa Nhyiraba. Ni maumbona share azish.